Hey guys, God bless you. It's Pastor Hernandez aquí, el Pastor Hernandez con ustedes. Here with you today, this morning. Hey, man, I am going to share a video with you. Voy a compartir un video con ustedes, but I want to tell you que decirles, es tiempo de despertarte. It's time to wake up. Wake up. Pay attention to what's happening. Pon atención a lo que está sucediendo. You know, man, Jesus is coming. Jesús ya viene. We are seeing the signs. Vemos las señales que él dijo. We're seeing everything. There's this video that I'm going to share with you. Hay un video que voy a compartir contigo. It was one that was done about 9 years ago. Un video como 9 años para atrás. Apenas ayer lo vi. I just seen it yesterday. And man, I'll tell you, the mark of the beast is coming. La marca de la bestia ya viene. You know how the Bible tells you, como la Biblia dice, that without this mark, you cannot buy or sell. Que sin esta marca no puedes comprar ni vender. You have to have this mark. Necesitas tener esta marca para poder hacer cosas, for you to be able to do things. But, you know, in this video, en este video, man, they're working on it, lo están trabajando, you know, like I said, como dije, it's 9 years ago, 9 años atrás. Who knows where it's at now? ¿Quién sabe dónde estará en este momento? But 9 years ago, they were working on it to make it better. La estaban haciendo en una marca para que, no sé ahorita cómo está ahorita, si ya la marca está, la mejoraron o algo, y no sabe say. Te dice sí, pero la verdad, it's the truth. It's gonna pass, va a pasar, va a venir. You know, by the time you know it, cuando usted ya piense, ya va a estar aquí, it's gonna be here. And so, but this video, it shows a lady, enseña una señora que tiene un tatuaje, that has a tattoo. This tattoo, este tatuaje, tiene su identidad, has his identity. Y así para identificar quién es la persona, to identify who is this person. And also, y también enseña a small pill, una chiquita pastilla, como el tamaño de una, como, man, like a grain of a mustard seed, como el tamaño de una semilla de una mostaza. Dice que, she says that whenever you take it, cuando tomas, los ácidos de tu estómago, the stomach acid, it activates it, lo activa, and you become this big antenna. Y es una antena que tú te haces, y ellos te identifican, they identify you, where you at, en dónde estás, y todo esto, everything. It's crazy, es una locura, pero it's true, es verdad, y esto viene, and this is coming, it's coming, viene, it's coming soon, está viniendo muy pronto. Es tiempo, iglesia, que despiertes. It's time, church, for you to open up your eyes. It's time, es tiempo que te arregles bien con Dios. It's time for you to get right with God. Si estás jugando, if you're playing church, estás jugando iglesia con un pie dentro de la iglesia y un pie fuera de la iglesia. If you have one foot in and one foot out, man, choose, escoge. Who are you going to serve? ¿A quién vas a servir? ¿Vas a servir a Jesús con todo tu corazón? Are you going to serve Jesus with all your heart? Or are you going to serve the world? ¿O vas a servir al mundo? You cannot serve two masters. You no puedes servir a dos maestros. That's what the Bible says. Eso es lo que la Biblia dice. You have to pick. Necesitas escoger. Escoger estar frío o estar caliente. To pick either you're hot or you're cold. You cannot be lukewarm. No puedes estar tibio. Necesitas escoger. ¿A quién vas a servir? ¿A Jesús o al mundo? Are you going to serve Jesus or are you going to serve the world? You cannot serve two masters. No puedes servir a dos maestros. So you got to pick. Necesitas abrir los ojos. You have to open up your eyes. Necesitas arreglarte. You know, if you got the, man, fix things, fix them. Necesitas arreglarlos, arréglalos. Arréglate tú mismo. Fix yourself. You know, my God, you know, it's tiempo, iglesia, es tiempo. Wake up, despierta. I'm not talking to the ones who, yo no estoy hablando a la gente que no está afuera de la iglesia. I'm not talking to the people who are outside the church. I'm talking to the people who are in the church. Estoy hablando a la gente que está dentro de la iglesia. Inside the church, you still have people who are still serving the world. Todavía tienes gente dentro de la iglesia que todavía está sirviéndole al mundo. You still doing things in the church that God does not permit. Todavía está haciendo cosas dentro de la iglesia que Dios no permite. You still allowing things to happen in the church that God is against. Todavía está permitiendo cosas suceder dentro de la iglesia que Dios no permite. Wake up, church. Despierta. Hey, I'm here for you. Yo estoy aquí para ti. Mándame un mensaje. Send me a message. You know, we could sit down, we could talk. Podemos sentarnos y platicar. You know, if there's things in your life that you just want to talk about, si hay cosas en tu vida que necesitas hablar, hey, I'm here for you. Aquí estoy. I'm here praying. Aquí estoy orando por usted. And so, you know, guys, hey, wake up. Despierta. Hey, you guys have a blessed day. Tengan un día lleno de bendición. God bless you. Yo los amo. God bless y'all, guys. I love y'all.
You have brought a couple of things that you're, it's called... the
Advanced Technology and Projects Group,
your Advanced Technology team that Dennis hired you wisely, by the way, to do. You brought a couple of things that you're working on. And can you talk about them? Can you show them and talk about them?
Sure. Well, you know, lots of people talk about innovation in this space as if the big innovations have already happened. I think that's a lack of imagination, frankly. There are so many unsolved problems, and there are so many opportunities that can be realized by the advances in the tech here. So let's just take one really important problem, one driving application, in this case, authentication. Authentication is irritating. In fact, it's so irritating only about half the people do it, right? Despite the fact that there's a lot of information about you on your smartphone which makes you far more prone to identity theft than if you didn't otherwise have it there, right?
So you're talking about passwords and pins and
sure.
The drawing patterns and on
Well,
Android.
sure. Look, after 40 years of advances in computation, we're still authenticating basically the same way we did years ago. In fact, it's gotten worse because now you don't do it once a day or twice a day. The average user does it 39 times a day, and it takes them 2.3 seconds every time they do it. Power users would do it up to 100 times a day. So what are we doing about that? Well, we're thinking of a whole variety of options for how you could do better at authentication. So you can start with nearer-term things like tokens or fobs that might have NFC or Bluetooth embedded in them, but you can also think about a means of authentication that you could simply wear on your skin every day for a week at a time, say an electronic tattoo. Now, we're talking about wearables. Everybody's interested in I'm profoundly interested in wearables. And what I will tell you is that we've made a lot of advances in wearables, but there's still some fundamental problems that we haven't solved. Like one of them is the mechanical mismatch between humans and electronics, right? So electronics are boxy and rigid, humans are curvy and soft. That's a mechanical mismatch problem. Well, a researcher at the University of Illinois, his name is Dr. Rogers, what he discovered is that he could use standard CMOS techniques to make islands of high-performance silicon connected by accordion-like structures that would allow it to stretch up to 200% and still be performing. And what he did is he founded a company, and they started making electronic tattoos. So I'm wearing one here on my arm.
Do we have a camera to get a...
This is a developmental system made by MC10, and it has an antenna and some sensors embedded in it. And what we plan to do is work with them to advance a tattoo that could be used for authentication. Now, it may be true that 10 to 20-year-olds don't want to wear a watch on their wrist, but you can be sure that they'll be far more interested in wearing an electronic tattoo, if only to piss off their parents. Right?
And that can have a design, right? Because
Sure.
they would certainly want some kind of cool design.
Options,
right?
options. And that's something that you wear, but you could also imagine including authentication in just your daily habits. So I take a vitamin every morning. What if I could take vitamin authentication?
What?
Vitamin authentication. Look, I have one right here. Well, Here, I'll let you hold it. Would you like to hold it?
I'll hold it.
Okay. So this
You guys see it?
This pill has a small chip inside of it with a switch. It also has what amounts to an inside-out potato battery. When
Really
you
small.
swallow it, the acids in your stomach serve as the electrolyte,
That's what do it.
and they power it up, and the switch goes on and off. And it creates an 18-bit ECG-like signal in your body, and essentially your entire body becomes your authentication token. Yes, this is true. Okay?
Okay, but
Okay, so wait. So it's really true. So what this means is that becomes my first superpower. I really want this superpower. It means that my arms are like wires, my hands are like alligator clips. When I touch my phone, my computer, my door, my car, I'm authenticated in. First superpower. Like, I want that.
So we're not shipping that right away.
Yeah, no. We're not shipping that right away. But it
but
sounds like...
this is FDA cleared?
So here's the thing. This is not science fiction. This pill was actually made by a company called Proteus, and they've developed it for medical applications. That pill has been CE stamped and cleared by the FDA. You can take 30 of those per day for the rest of your life.
And then what happens? Does your heart
Nothing.
beat change? Does your
We can just tell that
Do you-
you've taken the pill. I mean, the medical
Yeah.
the medical
Does
application.
Google now know everything I do and everywhere I go? Because let's face it,
Here, can
we
we
like
just-
you guys, but you're from Google.
Just give him some water and let him take
So-
that
so
pill
I-
right now.
Thanks.
Maybe Dennis, let me ask you, does Larry make you take one of these?